Welcome to our 5 on 5. We're here to talk about the Josephine County Foundation with Chris Pendleton, a teacher at Hidden Valley High School, and Rilynn Hansen, a junior at Hidden Valley High School. Thank you both so much for coming in.
Well, thank you for having us.
Our pleasure. So tell us, first off, Chris, to start with you, the Josephine County Foundation, what is that?
Well, I'd like to first start with that I'm a teacher at Hidden Valley High School, and we've been involved in the FBLA program for the last 18 years. And currently we're 12-time state champions in FBLA, and pretty impressive and been a great run for our kids.
Absolutely. Future business leaders of America,
Future
correct?
business leaders of America. But the problem was I didn't feel that my students were getting enough. And so I started a foundation called Josephine County Foundation to help the students understand what a real business is, to be involved in leadership, and understand what they need to do to take the next step for their future.
Absolutely. Okay, and Rilynn, you're part of this program. So tell us, what have you guys, tell us a little bit about what you've done in the past.
Well, last year was the first year that we really got started with our foundation. I was the vice president, and this year I'm privileged to serve as the president. We've done 3 major projects. We've done vision clinics, a dental clinic, and we're currently working on a fire assessment and project to help the local fire departments. Okay,
and so give me an example of the kind of, I mean, obviously these are wonderful programs. You and other students are going out in the community and doing what exactly for these things?
Well, we, the students, planned and conducted the vision clinic. We, got all the volunteers. We were the volunteers, which with the vision clinic specifically, we actually got to conduct the things. We handed out the glasses. We took the acuities, tested that dominant eye, that sort of thing. So we get to be hands-on involved. Yeah,
and giving back to the community, that's what it's all about.
Right. It's exactly with the Business Academy of the Josephine County Foundation, we get to not only give back, but we get to learn so much about philanthropy and, nonprofits and that sort of thing. So we get to, educate for the future at the same time.
Oh, that's awesome. Good for you. Well done. So, Chris, let me ask you, convening, what is this you guys are doing next week?
Well, the whole idea, concept is you start a foundation and I come meet with you and go, hey, I started a foundation with high school kids. And you'll go, what does that mean?
Yeah, sure.
So the whole idea is that our chance is to go now to the community and show that, hey, we have a great product here. We have high school kids who are working for our community. So next Tuesday in Grants Pass, I'm going to invite all the business leaders, the government officials that we've contacted to come together and hear the story of these kids. And when we put on this event, it's going to be put on by high school kids, given by high school kids, and whether it succeeds or fails, it's done by high school kids, and that's how they learn.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a wonderful experience. Very cool. All right, well, we're going to take a quick break. Much more in a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here talking about the Josephine County Foundation, here with Chris Pendleton and Rilynn Hansen. So, Chris, first off, you said just a moment ago 5 schools are involved in Josephine County. What schools are those?
Yeah, well, thank you for asking again and having us. And we started this foundation with just Hidden Valley High School. And when you have the name Josephine County Foundation, one high school is not going to make it happen. So what we decided to do is make sure we get all the schools involved. So we have Illinois Valley, North Valley, Grants Pass, Hidden Valley, of course, and New Hope Christian School, all involved in serving our community in projects.
Absolutely. Wonderful experience for these kids is philanthropy, giving back. So, Rilynn, one of the things you were involved with was a business boot camp. Tell us what you did.
Well, a huge part of the Josephine County Foundation is to educate the future, right? Sure. So we had the Lincoln Savage students come up to our school, Hidden Valley, and we taught them business concepts, philanthropy, nonprofits, and then at the end of the 6 weeks, we actually had a grant competition that they each were involved in. They represented a nonprofit, and we actually gave out $1,000 to a nonprofit and $500 to a school project of their choice. So that was really
fantastic. Great. Very cool. Okay, thank you guys so much for being here again. It's josephinecf.org, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Very good. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.